the border, Kenny, at Mohawk, and she came down and showed, in fact, that she loved the Meadowlands Racing Strip and went in 153-2. For 3-year-old filly trotters, that is moving some. And right now you can see that Elusive Desire has, in fact, regained the favorites role.
Okay to Play, the 3-horse at 10-1, has won only once this year, but that was in the elimination. And now the horses approaching the gate. Again, the favorites, the 1 and 2, Elusive Desire and Raising Rachel, as we get ready for the Hambletonian Hopes here to kick off this big day of racing at the Meadowlands. And let's go now to Sam McKee with the call.
And the starting gate is rolling, and the theme for the Hambletonian Oaks could be Old Canada. From Ontario, Elusive Desire and Raising Rachel starting side by side after impressive elimination wins. They renew their rivalry this afternoon on American soil. It's post time for the Hambletonian Oaks. A field of 9 3-year-old trotting fillies lined up, and they're approaching the start. And they're off, and Honorable Daughter goes off stride. Honorable Daughter jumps it off when trying to leave from the outside. So Elusive Desire moves out at the rail to grab command, and Raising Rachel backs off to settle right in behind her. Okay to Play is pressing out on the outside from third, and then it's 2 lengths to Broadway Schooner. Timeless Winner 2, also a first turn breaker. Moonlight Chronos, the Swedish filly, came away in 5th. She's about 6 lengths from the lead right now. Then 2 more lengths to Jersey Oz, followed by Margarita Mama. Honorable Daughter on a wild gallop to quarter and 28 seconds flat, and Timeless Winner 2 trails the field as they head onto the back stretch, and Dandy Bay puts Okay to Play in the lead. She's 2 lengths clear. Elusive Desire tracks in the pocket spot second, and Raising Rachel watching the action third, and Paul McDonnell makes a move. Elusive Desire out from second, and now she takes better of it and backs off to drop back in as Okay to Play is committed to the lead here in the half-mile marker. Raising Rachel loving this action in front of her. Broadway Schooner is patient in 4th. Moonlight Chronos waiting for her to go 5th. 55-4, 27-4 in that second quarter. Margarita Mama sneaks up the rail for Pierce, taking the short route, and Jersey Oz is stacked up toward the outside, and Broadway Schooner is wheeled to the outside. First over with 3/8 to go. She's 3.5 lengths from the lead, with Moonlight Chronos tracking her cover, so it's Okay to Play coming to the 3-quarter marker. The Elusive Desire right there in second and starting to edge. Raising Rachel on the inside, and Broadway Schooner is coming on the outside. 3 quarters and 1:25-1. Okay to Play at the top of the stretch in front. Broadway Schooner looking to track her down on the outside. Jersey Oz is in with a shot on the far outside. Margarita Mama coming as well. It's Broadway Schooner with 1/8 of a mile to go. Margarita Mama is second. Then Jersey Oz diving to the inside. Raising Rachel. Broadway Schooner up on the outside. Margarita Mama and Raising Rachel between them. A wild finish in the out. Raising Rachel very tight. Raising Rachel and Broadway Schooner hit the wire together. 154 flat.
What a finish to this year's Hambletonian Oaks, one they will be talking about for several years.
Kenny, a lot of strategy going on in that race. First of all, Okay to Play, who won her Hambletonian Elimination Oaks on the front end, went right to the lead again for Dan Dubé. She's got speed. Dubé put her on the lead, saying, "Catch me if you can." She finally gives way. Raising Rachel, Elusive Desire there as well. And Elusive Desire for Paul McDonnell, thinking of coming out a little bit earlier, thought better of that, saddle on the inside. That might have paid off for her with a closer finish in here. And the 4 Broadway Schooner, very, very game, but she had to come first over, the first horse on the outside. And Raising Rachel may in fact have picked up the pieces here from a quick tempo for driver Jack Moisea.
In the final strides, it appears it is Raising Rachel. Still waiting for the official word, but let's go to the track now with Donna Brothers. Donna. As Donna waits with us.
Let me see if I can get you to just slow down just a little bit, but it looks like you did win your first Hambletonian Oaks. Very, very close finish. Did you think you won it?
Sure.
No, Scott.
Jack, they're calling you the winner.
First Hambletonian Oaks. I'm real excited. Win the Hambo one time with Liberty Oaks, and thanks to John Copus, I win the Oaks.
Tell me about your trip. Obviously, it wasn't an easy one with such a close finish.
No, I was second.
Oh, no, I'm sorry about that, Jack. Guys, wrong one.
Well, Donna, it just happened. It just happened. about the time you were going over, and it did appear from our angle on our video that it was Raising Rachel, but it was instead Brian Sears with Broadway Schooner nipping Racing Rachel at the finish. That close to decide this edition of the Hambletonian Oaks. A wild photo finish between three horses, and it is Broadway Schooner, the number 4, that just inches in front of number 2, Raising Rachel. We'll talk more about this when we come back on Hambletonian Day. An upset here in the Hambletonian Oaks decided by a photo finish, and Broadway Schooner just nipping Raising Rachel to come away with the win. The 6-to-1 choice returning 1460. Elusive Desire, the favorite at race time, coming in third. Let's go down to Ken now with the winner.
With winning driver Brian Sears, his 4th win of the day and his first Hambletonian Oaks. We all thought the 2 won there. Did you think you won?
Actually, I congratulated Jack after the wire. I said, nice job, and I got goosebumps when the 4 came up.
This was just a game effort off that blowout win in her elimination. What were you thinking top of the stretch?
Well, I kind of got stuck first over. I thought Jack would pull, and, I said, well, she's hanging in there real game, and they weren't really swarming in on her too quick, so, I was pleased with the effort, and I was going to be happy being second, but I knew it was tight, and, I'm just so happy that ended up on top.
Absolutely. It seems like it's your day of destiny, and you're looking to become the first driver to win the Oaks and the Hambletonian on the same day. Congratulations with this one.
Thank you very much.
All right, Brian Sears, winning driver here with Broadway Schooner.
We'll see him with Muscle Hill later, and there you see how close it is. A 4 on the outside, Broadway Schooner getting the win, and even the winning driver wasn't sure at the time. Now, for more news, let's go back over to New York. Jimmy Robertson, the U.S. Bank NBC Sports Reports. Welcome back to the Meadowlands as we get ready for the 84th edition of the Hambletonian with a record purse of over $1.5 million. And just a few moments ago, on the outside, as we look one more time at this photo finish, one of the tightest in the history of the Hambletonian Oaks, Broadway Schooner defeating Raising Rachel by that much. And we heard in the interview that Brian Sears, the winning driver, actually congratulated the other driver, thinking that he had lost the race by that much. And we had our own Donna Brothers out there, and we were all trying to sort everything out. We got that now, a mild upset, the 6-to-1 Broadway Schooner winning, as we get ready now for the Hambletonian, where Muscle Hill just continues to flex. He is now 2-5, the overwhelming choice to try to win for the 13th time in a row and solidify his place in history. It has been all Muscle Hill this year. And recently we talked to the man, trainer Greg Peck, on how he got him to this point.
I've been making this drive to White Birch for probably about 3 years now, and I make 5-6 days a week. Well, Muscle Hill is getting ready for his daily exercise. Ever since I was a kid, you tend to some horses, so you feed them, make sure they have their breakfast before you have yours. I grew up in the town of Sydney Mines, Nova Scotia. If you look at the roots of where I've come from, it is quite rich in horses, and that's what I've always wanted to do. The big difference was the purse structure. $1,000 would be probably the top purse. Now, if you look at the Hambletonian, on Saturday, it's $1,533,000. For me to come here and have the favorites for the Hambletonian is so statistically improbable that